Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. Today I want to talk about something that's really important. If you are not subscribed to the mailing list, or if you maybe don't follow them on social media, you may have missed this, but there is a safety recall on Apex triggers, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. This video is proud to be sponsored by RTS Tactical, makers of some of the finest body armor in the world, including their new spall-free steel body armor with containment chamber technology. RTS Tactical also has ceramic, soft, level 3A, and everything in between. They make some of the best gear you're going to find, including med kits, plate carriers, and so much more. Check out RTS Tactical at rtstactical.com. Okay, so let's go and talk about what's going on here. So I'm sure that most of you know who Apex is, what Apex does, what type of product they make. They're a very reputable company. I trust them. A lot of other people trust them as well. And so I'm glad to hear that they started a recall on this instead of just dealing with it on an individual basis, which is something that they could have done. As each comes in, they deal with each one individually, and there's a lot of people out there that might be carrying something that's not going to work in a time that you actually need it. So even though it kind of takes a hit to the company, it's good to see that they're looking out for everybody's safety. Apex did not ask me to make this video. I saw it in an email, I saw it on their website, but if you don't follow either of those two things, you're not going to know about it, and I thought this was an important topic. So we're going to talk about what part it applies to specifically. We're going to talk about what to look for and how to identify it, and then what to do after that. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the parts that are affected specifically, and I want to help you guys identify it because apparently within the same part number, there's going to be two different parts. One of them is affected and one is not. So this applies specifically to Glock Slim Frame Action Enhancement Kits sold between October of 2021 and March of 2022. Now, they are the red version and the black version. You're looking at part 102-117 and part 102-157. The 157 is going to be the red. And specifically within those two part numbers, you're looking at the one with the in-house made Apex trigger bar. So that's going to be your identifying mark. So let's say you look at one of your kits, right? So I have one right here. This is actually a 102-117 black, but mine's not affected because it has the stock Glock trigger bar. Now here's how you can identify them. I'll put a couple pictures on the screen, okay? So the stock Glock trigger bar actually has two grooves on the back of it, and you can see it's not very highly polished. It's, you know, kind of raw in the way that it looks. The in-house made Apex trigger bar is much more highly polished. It doesn't have those two bars on it. It just has that one kind of solid indent that runs the entire length of the bar itself. So that's how you can tell. What you want to do is you want to contact Apex if you have a 102-117 or 157 that has that in-house made trigger bar. If you have one like mine, the 102-117 or 157 that has the stock standard Glock trigger bar in it, this does not affect you whatsoever. Those are perfectly fine. What happened is there is an issue with the dimensions of the in-house manufactured trigger bar that could cause the trigger to not reset. That means you pull it the one time, the second time, nothing. It's still going to be back all the way, and it's not going to reset for you. So again, it's a dimensional issue with that in-house made bar. Okay, so now let's go ahead and talk about what to do if you do have one of the affected parts. So you've examined it, you looked at it, you determined that it's an Apex bar, you bought it within that time frame, and it does have the same part number. You don't want to just send it off to Apex. What you want to first do is contact them and get all the information to them, and they'll give all the information to you that you need in order to make the recall, you know, actually happen and to replace it and give you a new one. Or I believe they actually have a contact form on their website as well that'll allow you to click on it, put in whatever information they need, and then I believe they'll email you the information in order to get that recall taken care of. So again, you don't want to just send it over there. You want to make sure that you contact them in some way first and get all the information that you need, in which case they will send you out a replacement. So the replacement with the right bar and a bar that works. So that's what you want to do. So again, this is a very important recall because especially if it's something like that on a slim frame and it's on your hip, you do not want that trigger to not reset. So this is very important. You want to examine it, make sure that you have the right one. So again, that is the current recall information. I hope that helps out some people. And I mean, who knows? Somebody out there today might be, you know, carrying with one in there and not even know about it. So hopefully now you've learned a little bit of something. Or if you know somebody that carries a slim frame, let them know as well. Thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys like, subscribe, I'd appreciate that as well. And have a great day.